This week I might have missed Made in Chelsea and instead watched an amazing cookery show. On this week's episode of Get Your Cookout, Louise and Fordy battle it out, and Louise is feeling rather confident.
I'm a good cook.
And her speciality is
Sandwiches.
So what will our food experts be hoping for this week?
Dairy Dunkers.
Beer battered fish and chips.
Well, let's get
Cooking.
Fordy will be making a venison steak with oyster jus, chopped nettles and tomato air. Louise has picked up some donuts from her local supermarket and sprinkled with fromage frais. After passing the taste test, the judges decide that Fordy is the biggest cook.
Yes or no? Yeah. Yes, I win.
See, you gotta love it, it's a great show. Anyway, back to this week's Made in Chelsea, which I actually managed to catch up on, and we'll start with Binky's relationship. It's all over between her and Cheska.
Taken me probably a bit too long to realise that we don't really have a friendship.
Maybe it's an end of an era.
The end of an era. It's so sad. They've been friends since the first ever episode. I remember it well.
Who wrote Winnie the Pooh?
Charles Dickens.
Charles Dickens?
Yeah, he wrote Winnie... No.
Charles Dickens? Winnie the Pooh?
Roald Dahl.
Roald Dahl didn't write Winnie the Pooh, darling.
Ah, such happy memories. But hasn't Binky changed? She's certainly learned a lot.
Who wrote Winnie the Pooh?
I have no idea.
Obviously, A.A. Milne.
Binky has been hanging around with Mark Francis, who has been teaching her all sorts, including a bit of French.
Je ne regrette rien.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Bonjour.
I'm in love.
Oh, well, bonjour.
In fact, Binky believes she's almost fluent.
I think I am. I do.
Well done, Binky, brilliant. But there's one person who's still struggling to get to grips with the English language. It seems Riley has got a classic case of itis, where she says I instead of the correct me.
I think that's between Jamie and I.
Jamie and me.
And whatever happens between Jamie and I, it's not...
Jamie and me.
I think it's caused, like, quite a few problems between Lucy and I.
It's Lucy and me. And it's even starting to rub off on Jamie.
About Riley and I.
This is messed up.
Tell me about it. Well, something else that's messed up is the relationship between Jamie and Lucy. 1 minute he's telling Lucy...
For me, I have massive feelings towards you still.
And then the next minute he's saying this.
Lucy can sometimes be a fucking bitch.
So when Riley finds out that Jamie still has feelings for Lucy, she decides to confront him about it.
And sit on the edge of my pool and say that Lucy's a bitch.
Hang on a minute. Did she say pool? That's right, Riley has her very own pool. And her own housekeeper.
These days, you need to be strong to put up with your housekeeper, let alone with your lover.
Quite right, which is why Riley is much better off without Jamie. You've missed a spot.
Like, whatever this is between the two of you, I don't need to be a part of it.
Well, another relationship that ended recently was the one between Spencer and Alex.
I miss Alex.
Yep, Spenny is no longer allowed to see Alex, which he's found a bit tough, and he's even been having a few night terrors.
Like a proper nightmare.
Oh, poor you, Spencer. Well, what are your nightmares about?
The world's weirdest shit.
That is pretty scary stuff, actually. Well, it's been another amazing episode of Made in Chelsea. So what will next week's episode bring? Will Lucy start spying on Riley? Will Fordy's balls impress Louise? And will it all be croquet in the end? Well, there is one thing that we do know. It's going to be...
How does everyone know this?
Jamie, if you'd been watching my other episode roundups, then you'd know that by now. I think somebody needs to subscribe.
The whole thing frustrates me.